Hi ladies, I have a new supply kit that is in the fashion of the Flowish Trashy Junk Journal. This one is Asian inspired, and as you may know, I usually try to make my covers out of some kind of thick cardstock scrapbook paper, but I didn't have any that was Asian. But I did have these bags of rice, the really big ones. So I cut this one down to make the cover for this particular supply kit. Alright, let's get right into it. You know there's always lots of goodies. Here are some tags, and we'll, just different things you can put in the journal. It's an envelope. This came off of some packaging from a box. I also have some pages from some books. These here are just in English, but these are in Japanese and English. When I think of Asian, I always think of gold, so I included some gold doilies. Here's the envelope. Here's a Chinese instrument, some newspaper with some Asian writing, and then some paper to fill up your journal. I have the crinkly sounding paper that I love. I don't know what it's made of, but you can write on it with a pencil, pen, and it won't come off. It'll stay permanent. Also, there are some lined papers also included. And these have been coffee stained. And this is from a ledger. And I took the letter A out for Asia. Okay, so that's some of the pages and papers that can help create your pages in your journal and to decorate. Now here I have, let's see, let me get this out. You may not be able to see it too well, but this has the embossed lanterns that are popular, like in I'm probably going to be wrong. I think this is more popular in China, but I could be mistaken. I don't know if you can see that or not, but those are embossed. Put these in here. The paper I have here is a big, beautiful umbrella. Here is in here I have a variety of different papers. Some of these are used in origami. really pretty in the journals that you make. Some more handmade paper. I just threw some of these in. I think red looks so pretty in these journals, and I had made a different type of journal, and these were left over, so I included those. I think that's pretty too. Card. And here is some more well, it has various. It's got Chinese, Japanese, Korean, various languages. Oh, I just thought that was cute. Isn't that a beautiful cream? And then these are some vintage Japanese ladies. Lots of different colors to choose from. I love the colors. It's from Philippines, Taiwan, China, and North Korea. And this has koi fish. Alright, so that goes in here, and this is some packaging from Japan. And that goes right in there. Now here are some more papers. These are handmade papers. And this is paper for origami. Here are some napkins. Cherry blossoms, I think, of Japan. Some more cherry blossoms. This just had a Chinese feel to it. I don't think it really is, but it reminded me of the architecture and the designs in China. Some more flowers and butterflies. And the red. And here is to a menu, Chinese restaurant. Alright, that goes here. Now I don't have the book included, but this is the cover, the dust cover to this, and this is stories of a man, his childhood stories, boyhood stories, when he was in China. But I thought you could use the cover. And this comes from some packaging. This is from Japanese noodles. But in here, it has some little small pieces. Is that it? With some little cards. And here are some stickers to some ponds, and it has the lilies, water lilies. It's very common in the Asian gardens. Here's a depicts the little bridge that goes over the gardens. And some more of the lilies. Panda. Some ladies with umbrellas. Some tea. And a card. Also a few pieces from a fan. Another little Asian little pocket. I should say little envelope. And then I've included this, that it's perforated, and you can turn these into labels or just write on them. And then, of course, you have to have an umbrella. All right. Now, here are pictures that to me look very Asian. And I had a couple of books that had a few instruments and art from there, so I pulled some of those from there. Food. So there's the gardens with the lilies. There you go. I don't know how many of you have traveled there, but it's such a beautiful country. Now, of course, it's become a little precarious, not as safe as it used to be, but it's still just as beautiful. I'll put this here. The other side of the paper, the umbrella. And there is some more. A couple of maps of the area. And the market life. Fishing. City. Now this picture here, these ladies are Korean. I took this picture and then I played around with it with some different effects, and I just threw it in there in case you wanted to tear it apart and collage with it. The beautiful plants that they have there. And the children. All children are so cute. Just want to hug them. This is something I had done, but I just threw it in there in case you wanted to collage with that. More maps. There is so much when you start to think about the Asian culture. It covers such a wide range. And it's also interesting. Okay. So we got that. Let me put this back together so it doesn't get all lost. Oops. Okay. Now, Here again, this is just a card from a restaurant and some tabs or cards, however you want to use them. A card. Some index cards that you can do, you know, writing or drawing or gluing. There's quite a few of those there. And a few coffee-dyed papers, in case you go the vintage route. Alrighty. I guess you can tell I like the red stuff, right? But again, when I think of Asian, I think of red, I think of gold, I think of silver, black. Those are the main colors I think of. I don't know about you guys. Alright, and here's some more papers to make your journal with. Envelope. There's some ledger paper. What's a journal without ledger paper? Oops. Full size. And some paper with some bamboo. Oops, some ledger. And some more coffee dyed paper put in there. And then some of these penmanship. I got four of those in here. Alrighty. That in there, and this in there. Fold that up. Now, when I went through my stash of fabrics and stuff, I realized I have very little that is Asian inspired, but I think I made up in quantity, I made up in quality of things that I found. I have these little clips, like paper clips, but I thought they reminded me of an Asian motif, so I included those there. And then this, oops, this ribbon, to me, it looked Asian. Maybe it's not, but it reminded me of some of the designs that I've seen before on their fabrics. So included that in there. Okay. I had this that had been given to me. It was a hand towel, and it was from Japan, and this is supposed to represent bamboo. And so I've used this on a few pieces that I've worked on. This also was given to me from one of my friends in Japan, and this is a coaster, but you can use it for a lot of different things. The same friend that gave me this tea towel, she gave me another tea towel, and it had these neat things on here. Now that package, the rice package that I used to make the cover, there was a few pieces on there that I took out to save. I thought these were pretty. And I had a few more pieces of fan that would look, I think, pretty neat in the journal. I also had one larger piece. Then, you know, what's Asian without some kind of bamboo? So maybe you can incorporate somehow that into your journal. And this was another towel, and it represents a bonsai. So I put that. Now this I thought was so pretty, and so I hope you can, I don't have a white piece, but anyway, I think you can see pretty much what that is. She's very elegant. And this is more Chinese, and so very bright, and there's the red, there's the gold, so I included a piece of that. And then I just thought this was so cute. So I had to include that. It's just adorable. Okay. I'll put this all back together. And then I had this, including that, and a tassel. Forgot to show that. And then I had this little box that I'm including. You've probably seen these. I used to hold not cigarettes. I never even smoked. Why did I say cigarettes? This is where you held your lipstick. Don't want that glaring. So I put some things in here. I think when I think of Asian, I think of fish because of the beautiful ponds that they have. I also think of birds. They have that a lot in their artwork, so I included these little birds in there. Of course, I had to get the red. Now, this is all plastic. This particular one is plastic, so it's not metal, and the stones are plastic. But it still has, to me, the effect that could go with Asian. And here are a couple of beads. And I have some red ones. I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't want that mirror glaring. I hope you can't see that. These are going to start rolling, I can tell. Okay, so I've got the green beads, and I have the red, and a couple of other red ones, and some green. There's another green. Some silver. And I thought this would look really pretty. Here's a little small piece of jade. And another bead. And I thought this would look really pretty on the journal, either this or this. But because there's so much, you're going to make more than one journal. So of course you need more than one little top. So that is going to be, both of those are included. Let's put this in back real quick. Okay, and that is what you get in this supply kit. You get everything that's in here, and all of these goodies, and all this fun stuff in here. And as always, I hope that this finds a new home, and I hope the home is with you.